Hello everybody and all aboard to Chef's Choice. As promised in my earlier video today, I'll be talking about the two other songs that were selected last night besides Latvia, Moldova and Slovenia. And these are Hungary and the Ukraine. Don't forget, I'm just describing my impression and my opinion, so don't be offended if I don't like your country's song. You're more than welcome to leave a comment below. That gives me a lot more information and appreciation of your inputs than if you just click the dislike button because you don't agree. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see how my rankings will develop over the next weeks and to see my upcoming videos about San Marino's and Finland's national selection. Now let's talk about Hungary. By now you probably know that I'm not a big fan of Hungary's choice to send AWS to Lisbon. I think the jury points that placed them on fourth were quite reasonable. But apparently they have a huge fan base in Hungary that put them through by the televotes. While I do think that there were better options that would have brought them a better score in the end in Lisbon, I do respect their choice and wish them all the luck I can. First of all, I'm glad that they sent an act that performs in Hungarian. But from the point of view of someone that doesn't understand the Hungarian lyrics, it's very hard to appreciate where the anger in the performance comes from. I know that it's about the loss of his father, which seems to be a common theme this year, but first-time viewers won't know that. And even though the actual composition and melody of the song are good, the chorus and especially the end of the song looks to an outsider just like an angry man screaming into the microphone. I love that Hungary sends a different style of song to Lisbon than others. But first of all, it's not the first time someone sends a song like this to the contest. And secondly, within that genre, it's not a very innovative song either. So in the end, it's not as original as it could be. Because it doesn't really try to get other people on board that usually don't listen to this kind of music, I don't think that it can make it to the final. Last year the comment section in my video was full of people saying that Latvia will qualify with Triana Park, but we know how that ended up. And I'm afraid it will be similar here, but I do honestly wish them good luck. Ukraine. I chose to put those two countries in one video because I think that Melovin from the Ukraine shows how a rock song can be performed to also get other people on board that don't usually listen to rock music. Because he puts a whole performance around it that is expressive and that has a visual appeal to it. I think it still needs a lot of work because while the part at the end is a really great finish, the first half of the performance isn't nearly as strong, and I don't think it's the best song that I've heard, but he makes it feel quite unique because he has a strong character. I think his voice yesterday was better in the second half of the performance than the first, so I hope he can work on that as well. I'm excited to see how he develops the staging further to Lisbon, and I can imagine that he might climb up my scoreboard once the rehearsals have started. That season has got to be named. Oh, 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 oh. Now let's take a look at how these two countries place on my board. The Ukraine settles in on 9th place so far and Hungary on 16th. But again, that's mostly just my personal opinion and I might be completely wrong. Now I go and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. Thank you so much for watching and I see you soon. Bye!